If you want to get more pipeline from your website, then you simply need to get more of your buyers to and through it into your pipeline. And here are some of the things that you can do quickly today to start that process. First of all, as a foundation, just ungate your content strategy. I don't say ungate your content necessarily, because the content you have might not be right for the ungated demand creation approach to pipeline generation. But nevertheless, taking an ungated approach to your content is going to be necessary if you want to be better at creating and capturing demand amongst your ideal customers, amongst your buyer community, and bringing them to your website in the first place, where they have an opportunity to see what you offer and convert. Thereafter, you really want to be lining up the pieces of the pipe that represent the journey from their first arrival on your website through to making a high intent inquiry and beyond, and removing the unhelpful friction from that process. Start by optimizing your homepage for the first time visitor and for your ideal customer. So your homepage hero section needs to communicate clearly, concisely, and quickly what it is you offer. So no snazzy straplines, quirky buzzwords, or branded, overly campaign-oriented messages. Just get across what your product is, what problem it solves, and who it helps as quickly as you can, and support that with imagery that makes sense. Show them your product, and don't use stock photography, lifestyle photography, anything too abstract if you don't have to. Then think about the contents of your website, the structure and the navigation, so that you provide the information buyers need and want in order to make an informed decision. So provide things like services, products, customers and case studies, pricing, and leave out sectors, verticals, industries, and things that are less likely to get engaged with by a business visitor to your website. Show your product clearly throughout if you can. Buyers respond best when they can see what it is they're going to buy, and when images support the messages that we're trying to communicate through the content. So use content and images together to create trust, credibility, and to build a sense of understanding that amongst your buyers when they're on your website, what it is your product can do for them. And then offer actually attractive calls to action that have mutual benefit for your visitor and for you. So let's forget contact us, talk to us, get in touch, get started. These meaningless, vague, fluffy statements that don't really tell the buyer what they're going to get or why they should take the action. And use instead talk to sales, book a demo, take a trial, things that offer them something they actually need and want, and you as well. And finally, once they have taken that high intent call to action offer, streamline the process of getting them into your pipeline. So collect the information you need in the forms that they submit, offer them the diary of the relevant person on your team if you can, follow up with effective emails that make the experience fast, painless, and friction-free to ensure you don't waste any of the intent that's been developed and the opportunity that you've generated. Those are 7 things that I would recommend all businesses look at, whether they can implement some or all of them. And if you are able to do so, you should see an impact measurably in the amount of high intent inquiries, opportunities, and pipeline that are created by your website.